Hi there, Michael Eskin here with another ABC Transcription Tools demo. I've added the capability for you to define your own custom harmonica tunings for use with the Inject Harmonica Tab feature. And I'll give you a quick demo here with the cache. So to access this, you're going to want to click on More Tools and then on Inject Harmonica Tab. And now you'll see in the drop-down list, along with the common presets, there's a new item called Custom. And Custom is defined by clicking the Edit Custom Harmonica Tuning tab. And by default, it's just a Standard Richter tuning. And you can edit this any way you want. So I'm going to change this. I'm going to give it a name. I'm going to call it Michael's Tuning. And I'll just go through and make a few changes. Maybe I'll swap these two notes here, E and F. I'll make that on the draw and that one on the blow. And I'll make this one, swap this one. So I'll copy this one and put it here and change this one, make that a 2, whatever you want to do. These really can be anything you want. They can even be just strings. I could say foo and cat. Again, these are just what gets stuck under the notes when we generate the tablature. And then I can click OK, and you'll see now at the end of the list it says Michael's Tuning, and I could use it. Additionally, you can save and load your custom tunings. So if you have a whole collection of different tunings that you commonly use, you can easily load them into the tool and use them to generate tab and then change to a different system. So I can save this. I can just click Save Custom Harmonica Tuning, and I just click Save. And then I can reset the tuning back to Standard Richter. We're back to just a kind of a starting point that you can modify. I can load that custom tuning. So for example, there's Michael's Tuning, and now we get it back. I'll give you a quick example here. I'm going to load a tuning that I created that just essentially assigned a number for every note. So this is across the entire range of the instrument, so 1 up to 38. This is the typical range of a 10-hole diatonic, and I'll go ahead and say OK, and I will apply that to this tune. And we'll just say OK, and you can see now that every note in the tune has a number that corresponds to its scale tone. Not sure if that's useful particularly for harmonica, but I just kind of want to show you the flexibility of this. Let's just go ahead and go back into the Inject Harmonica tab, and we'll go back into Edit Custom Harmonica Tuning tab, and we will reset that back to Standard Richter and say OK. And now you can see we get that default back at the bottom of the list, and I will say OK, and you can see now it applies a Standard Richter tablature to the music. So I think this is a great addition to the tool for the harmonica players out there, particularly those of you who like to experiment with lots of different tunings. I think it could be adapted pretty easily for pretty much any kind of harmonica. There's nothing really specific about this list here, because it's just simply going to find each note in the tune, and it's going to stick whatever string is in this box underneath that note in the tune. So I think this probably could be adapted for any kind of harmonica, for example, for tremolo harmonicas or for chromatic harmonicas. This is simply a one-to-one map of each note in the scale to some set of characters that get put underneath that note when generating the tablature. If you have any questions or run into any issues with this new feature, please drop me a note on Facebook or via email.